Are you gonna walk out the door? Look, we're running out of time. Can we rewind? I don't even mind if you say.
Okay, AJ.
Yo.
Welcome to the first Hippie Talk show, bro.
Let's do it.
Alright, bet. Alright, so introduce yourself first.
Well, they call me AJ, of course. Everybody knows that. But I'm gonna start as my artist name, Angelo Diaz. So
look that up on Apple Music, guys. Angelo Diaz.
Angelo
and
Diaz.
Spotify as well, and SoundCloud. Angelo Diaz. D-I-A-Z. Okay, so let's talk about your song. First song, I Don't Want It.
Ooh.
I Don't Want It.
That song,
Tell me what you need when you want it.
that song is crazy because that day in the studio, I had a double at work.
Right.
And Carla and Crystal, I met them at the studio. Crystal had left early, and then Carla was tired because he had work the next morning. So they both left. So it was only me and Will, the producer.
What's his Instagram?
It's, damn, I forget.
Invisible Will.
Invisible Will. Shout out to Invisible Will. So we was there, he was cooking up. He started doing his thing with the guitar, and it was just like, from there, it was just like straight magic. Like, we made the song, mixed and mastered it in 2 hours.
2 hours?
The whole entire song.
And how's it doing right now?
It's doing good. We got over 27K on Spotify.
That's plays?
Plays.
Okay.
We got over 12.5 on SoundCloud. And I don't know how much we're
Apple
doing
Music
on
app?
Apple Music yet. But
No, that's great.
Right now we're doing good with that.
Alright, that's great. So let's get into where you from and shit like that. Where you from, bro?
Well, I'm from Ridgewood, Queens.
You know it. Queens get the money.
Repping that till
Represent.
forever. Ridgewood, Queens, man. I was in these streets young.
Young.
I'm talking about 13. Mom yelling at me, get home at 10. I'm there at 11.
11.
get it all types of violated when I get home. But
Oh my goodness.
that's regular teenager stuff.
Regular shit. So what do you goals for the future with this music stuff, man?
Man, the goal is, bro, honestly, is to stay inspiring other artists and people who aren't artists also. You know, when somebody listens to a song, they want to relate in some way, you know? So every time I write a song, I try to relate to it myself and make sure other people relate to it also. But, like, in the future, I want to inspire the whole world. You feel me? I want to sell out arenas one day. That's my goal. It's go big or go home.
I completely respect that. I can see you doing it, man. Real shit. You know, I've been there for a minute now.
That's a fact.
So, speaking of inspiration, since you was talking about that so much, just what are your inspirations? Who inspired you? Saying some artists.
Growing up, like, I remember, like, growing up, like, little, it was like Usher. Usher was like my first, like, I would listen to him.
Usher.
You feel me? I would listen to Usher.
Man,
what songs? I don't know off the top of my head. Just all those old Usher songs that are now classics now.
Let It Burn.
Let It Burn. That was my shit. And I forgot the other Usher songs, but Chris Brown, another big inspiration.
Chris Brown is awesome, bro.
And then musically inspired, like, I wanted to start recording music was because of Justin Bieber. I'm not gonna hold you.
Listen, bro. Listen,
Like,
everyone has their own inspiration.
You feel me? Like, I just saw how, like, people were inspired by him, and I was inspired by him, and I just wanted to do the same
And
thing.
you felt like as if you needed to do the same thing for your type of crowd. You want to do that with your life.
Yeah, that's a
Inspire
fact.
others.
And I feel like that's the same crowd I was trying to attract. Going off of my personality and what I believe in, I feel like that's what.
So what do you believe in? Like, what's your religion?
Well, I'm a Christian. I always tell everybody that, and all my friends know I got, like, a big faith. And so one thing, if I would get into this industry and I would get big, I want everybody, like, to know that. Let everybody
You're
know
a Christian
that.
and you're religious.
Yeah, you feel me? That you know, of course I ain't perfect. Not all of us who are religious are perfect. You feel me? We still do things that people who don't believe in God are. You feel me?
For the church?
I go when I always try to go, but sometimes I just find myself not going. But my relationship with God, to me, nobody knows it. You feel me?
But you and him.
Yeah, but me and him. So I feel like I have a good relationship with God.
That's good. All right, let's get to the next question. So, before you started making music, what was your plan to do anything? Like, with your life? Like, what did you want to be with yourself?
Man, when I was in elementary school, you know, basketball and baseball, bro. Like, like that's what I really wanted to do.
I'll give you 50.
You feel me? Like that's what I really wanted to do, and that's what I thought I was gonna be doing. You know, like when in elementary school, when the teacher said, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" I was like, "Be a basketball player." You know, it's funny because my teachers always, you know, everybody has that story of your teacher said you won't be shit. My teachers told me I was gonna be famous. No, like they said that. They was like, Angelo, when you become famous, can you buy me a house? Like that's exactly. I remember my fifth grade teacher.
Teachers?
Nah, fifth grade.
Oh,
fifth grade. I remember
elementary school.
I remember fifth grade. They was telling me that, and elementary school too. But like elementary school was a whole different vibe. That was like a movie. And then high school came, and it was like, now everybody telling me I ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, like
You feel me? Because
that's the reality.
yeah, that's the reality. You feel me? You go to high school and it's like,
what are you doing?
I remember this one teacher. I'm like in the 11th grade, and I was always kind of class, you know, doing bad at this time. And he put me to the side one day. He was like, you know, I know you go to the studio all the time, but be realistic. You're not gonna make it. Just get your GED, leave high school, get your GED, and go start doing something else. And I remember that. And I understood where he was coming from. Cool. But that only inspired me more. Little did he know. Like that just made me want to do this even more. You feel me? So anytime anybody ever told me to take a break, I just went harder. So you can't tell me to stop doing this because it's just gonna make me want to go.
No,
harder.
of course. Whoever tells you to stop doing something, you do the complete opposite.
That's
You go. That's 100% fact. Now, speaking of high school. Is that when you started making music?
Yeah, I started making music. I remember it was in 11th grade. That whole situation was in the 12th grade.
12th grade? Okay, cool.
But I remember in the 11th grade, I knew there was a studio on the last floor.
And what high school you went to?
I went to Williamsburg Charter High School.
Williamsburg Charter.
I remember I was like, yo, there's a studio upstairs. I should go do that. And for the whole 11th grade, I didn't go. Like my pride,
procrastination and all that.
No, not even that. Just like me fearing not being accepted because nobody knew
that you make music.
That I wanted to, and not even my mother knew I wanted to make music. Like
on your mother.
On my mother. Shout out to my mom.
Shout out AJ's mom. We love you.
And nobody knew I wanted to do music until I started doing it. And at first, everybody was like, "Oh."
Like everyone sees like, oh, you're doing music, oh, okay.
He's doing music, everybody's doing music.
Yeah, exactly. It's nowadays.
So, but at first it was like, I didn't really think it would get, 3 years later, I didn't think I would still be actually trying to pursue it. You feel me?
No, niggas is pursuing it. I see that.
Facts.
So, I know you met this kid right here.
Nah, facts. I met him the next year.
I remember I was guys. This is Young.
Shout out to Carlisle.
Shout out to Young Carlisle.
Shout out to Carlisle. I remember the first time I was in art class the same day, right? My friend Jason was like, "Yo, let's go to the studio. Let's go to the studio. Let's do your thing." Cause I always freestyle in class and do stuff. You feel me? So I was like, "Bet, meet me there after school." So after school, I get ready. Boom. He's not there, so I don't want to go inside. I'm like, "Damn, he slacked on me. I'm gonna just go home." My friend Kyle, he was like, "Yo, what, Angelo? Come inside, man. This is Carlisle." Carlisle, the first thing Carlisle ever told me, nigga said, "Who is this nigga?" Those were the first words I heard from him.
Not the last.
Not the last. Those shits was the first words I heard from him. And I was there. I was just chilling. The first day I met Carlisle, we made a song.
All right. What song was that?
It was in my email. It's called AJ song. In my email, it's called.
This is before you was Angelo Diaz.
And this is before I just started like proclaiming myself as Angelo Diaz when I released I Don't Want It. But
how long ago you released I Don't Want It?
I released it October 20th, I believe. Yeah, October 20th. I dropped it. But so we made a song that day. It was honestly, it wasn't bad for like my first time ever recording. It was not bad.
Right.
And then every day I would like try to find my way to go to the studio. He was a little annoyed. Carlisle was annoyed at first, but like he learned to accept it. Like I was there. You feel me?
Like you wanted to work.
I would literally like sometimes cut class
And go to the studio.
to go to the studio.
In the
and
same
record.
school.
In
that you
the
were cutting
same
class in.
school. You feel me?
So you never thought like, hey.
So to me, I was still doing something productive.
I
You
guess
feel
so.
me? I was, even though I was cutting
You're still
class.
in school. You're still in school.
Yeah. I'm still technically in school. It's not like if I'm cutting to go outside to another studio. I was in school going to the studio, you feel me? So I didn't think it was wrong. It was wrong. I was
Cutting class is wrong.
Cutting class. I was doing it wrong, but you know,
Life, man.
life.
So how did that work out with you and Carlo to now?
Well, I remember it wasn't all buddy shit right away.
Mm-hmm.
It had to take its time. But I remember me, Sean, and shout out to Sean.
Sean too wavy.
Sean too wavy with it. I remember me and Sean and Carla were all there one day, and we wasn't even focused on music. We was just talking to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and we was just weak at one point. And like from that day, I remember like we was always chilling like outside. Now we chilling outside of school, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So ever since
Friendships
then-
moved from
yeah,
the
friendships
studio.
moved. And then we all little by little like wanted the same exact goal,
Which
you
is
know?
to be
which is
make music.
to make music and influence others, you know.
Okay, that's cool. So what did you guys do? You guys created a team or something?
Yeah, we created a team.
What's the name of the team?
Team is called Half Sound.
Half Sound with a V, right?
Half Sound with a V. With the problem behind that, we wanted to call Half Sound with a V because the V stands for vibes. Not really nobody knows that.
Oh.
The V stands for vibes, you know.
Okay.
Half Sound, like you feel me?
Half Sound vibes.
Half Sound vibes. I mean, we don't call it Half Sound
I
vibes,
know.
but you know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
We wanted to be a little creative with it, and we created that name in Wendy's. It was me, Carla, and Sean, and we was trying to figure out the name, you know. And at this point, we was doing music, but we would never do full songs.
So what? Yeah, just
We would always do half of
so
the songs, and so we trying to create. He's coming up with names. Sean's coming up with names. I was like, yo, let's just call ourselves Half, but not sound.
you
There
just,
was
you
no
just said
sound.
half. You just said half.
There was no sound at that point. It was just half. And then they was with it. We was talking about it. It was like, it's only right. We only do half
Sounds
shit.
like music, you know,
You
finish
know?
it.
But now it's more than that, you know. You feel me? And then he decided to put the sound, you know. So we both did half. Ironically,
Ironically, you guys came up with half of the name for Half Sound.
that's a fact.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. It's like
You feel
fate.
me?
It's
You
like
feel
fate.
me? And so yeah, that was how we created the name for Half Sound.
So what's some accolades you could say you have for yourself right now? Things that you've been doing. Things that you've been doing for yourself that you could like, you know, see like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that. You feel me? Like.
I mean, I could say I've been to the studio a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I could say I've not only myself but my team, we've worked hard enough to get to where we are today. You know, it's not like where we are we want to be,
Mm-hmm.
but we know that with this game comes a lot of patience.
Okay, cool.
You feel me?
Okay. I'm gonna get right into it.
Okay.
California,
California. Ooh,
2018,
I loved it.
October 31st.
Ooh,
What happened?
man, those are the vibes. Freaking, we land, Danny.
Me, you, and Carla, right?
Me, you, and Carlisle. We get off the plane. I'm waiting at the airport for like 3 hours. Cool. I was eating. I was chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's skip that. We get to the rental place. We rent the car. Cool. This kid Danny told
take
us.
full blame. I take full blame for this.
This
Continue.
kid Danny a month ago tells us, yo, let's do. I got the Airbnb. Boom. Okay. A month later, we get to LA. We get the rental. We don't get the Airbnb.
No B&B. I thought I
So that whole first day,
something.
that whole first day, we was in the V, just driving around Los Angeles, you know.
Not even just Los Angeles, California. We was all over the state.
We was everywhere, and we slept in the car the first night at Venice Beach,
Yes, we did.
and then we drove to Malibu. One thing about the first night is like I'm so glad we didn't have the Airbnb, because then we would have not had those moments. We would have not seen the sunrise
In Malibu.
and experienced that beautiful moment. We would have.
Ooh, remember the car accident we saw?
Oh my!
I forgot about that. I forgot about the
we
car
saw
accident. Like it was wild. It was wild. But continue with the sunrise. That was.
Nah, the sunrise was beautiful. I'm glad we had that experience. You know, that was my second time in LA, but that experience was a hell of a thing.
I just need to say real quick, that sunrise, if you think about it, we were literally on the edge of America.
That we
looking
were.
at the sunrise, because we're in Malibu Beach, California, on the edge of America. So putting that out there, we were at the edge of land, watching things happen.
Yeah, that's true.
It was awesome, man. It was awesome. So what we go out to California for?
Well, we went over there to mainly songwrite for Chris Sales.
Okay.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris Sales. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Tonio.
Shout out Tonio on my mother.
Oh, my mother.
My mother. You know, it was cool. It was cool, you know, linking up with them. You know, it went way much better than I thought it was. We created more of a friendship
Than actually
at
working.
at the end of it, you know, and that's what we did. So I think creating a friendship was better because now we are really creating good music. Like we out there now, we want to create better music. You feel me? Not for only him, but for ourselves as well.
Yeah, exactly. And we was also working with Hendrick out there too, right?
Hendrick, shout out to Hendrick.
Songwriter Hendrick, awesome
amazing,
songwriter, man.
amazing
Great
songwriter.
vibes in the studio with him
Amazing
all
songwriter.
night. Literally,
I believe
all
I believe we met him at the perfect time before you ever met him. Because I do believe like he's gonna be working with top artists
real soon.
to come, and like now we can say like we was there,
But
you
he
know,
wasn't.
and he messes with us,
Yeah, no.
like genuinely.
I know he had to
you
talk
know?
with y'all. I was
He
there.
had to talk with us, you know. And when you have people like that who are working with people that the whole world knows, right?
Exactly.
Working with people who you know are gonna eventually get to that point where they want to be.
The apex.
Exactly. When you know there's people like that, and now they're telling you you can do it. I have faith in you. That just gives you inspiration. You know, all they hate. There's always gonna be
Motivation as
haters.
well.
There's always gonna be doubters. Cool. That's why you guys are in that category. Stay where you do.
Stay what you do. You guys hate.
You're good at doing what you do.
Exactly.
All right, and I'm good at what I do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right.
And that's just songwriting, making music.
You feel me?
and
Songwriting and making music.
Vibing out.
Vibing out.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about that trip. That trip was awesome, man. That was my first time going away with second time going away with my friends. The first time going away with you guys.
Yeah, that was
I
true.
about that for a long time, going away with you guys for a minute. We finally did it, so I'm
That was
actually-
good though.
I'm actually really happy.
I'm happy we did that trip.
We spent
Shout
the
out to
first 2 days in the car rental. We had a freaking Toyota Corolla. This car was the trap car. We trapped out this
I'm
car.
glad we had the Toyota.
Oh yeah, I'm
Corolla,
super
though.
glad we had a Toyota Corolla because
The memories.
the memory
We
was
drove.
real.
We
drove to Vegas
Mhm.
and back. Hold on, don't say we. Let's not say we. I drove to Vegas
You
and
drove
back
to Vegas.
because neither one of you have a permit or a license. And
We was driving.
hold up, speaking of neither one of us having a permit or license, you know what? Let's not even get into that right
We'll
now.
get into that
We'll get into that another time. But we drove to Vegas just to have somewhere to stay. Shout out
to
watch
Jason.
designer Jason, man. Thank you
Jason,
so
man.
much. You blessed it for real.
He's also a big inspiration. You know, he tells us, he gives us insight on the
That's
game.
definitely big, bro.
He gives us insight on because he
there.
was a part of the industry. You
Yeah.
know, literally, he was a part of the industry, surrounding himself around industry people. You know. So he told us about the game. He told us to be careful. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes he even influences
Not to get into the game.
Not to get into the game. You know.
That's what you want to do. If you
But-
want to do what you want
and
to
I
do.
know he respects that because we respect him 100% and what he got to tell us because we take it in 100%.
Yeah, you understand it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand. But you still want to do what you want to do, so therefore, like, you still want to be in the industry, you still want to be in that game, so.
Yeah, it's a fact.
But you just gotta watch out, like you said.
Yeah, we
for
do.
the haters,
We
so.
do gotta watch out, you know, and it's hard because once we get there, you know,
Mhm.
it's like really the truth is like when you get to that point, you honestly gotta start to worry about yourself. As much as that sounds selfish, you actually gotta worry about yourself because now this is your money. This is what you're gonna do with your family. You gotta put your family and yourself before
Anything else.
Before anything else, you gotta make sure they set before anybody else is set.
That's very, very
You feel me? And
100% true.
sometimes people like get their feelings hurt because you know, like your family wasn't there when you was out there doing this. Yeah, but you gotta understand, my family made me who I am today.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. They deserve
what
man.
I deserve. You feel me? They deserve what I deserve.
Exactly. I wanted to ask you, when's the next song coming out, man?
I'm spilling tea right now. I'm spilling tea, and nobody knows, but like I've been telling myself this. I have a goal to release a 7 to 8 song project on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
On Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. That's a little gift for y'all for Christmas this year.
Nah, that's a fact. That's what I was thinking about it.
What's the name of it? You have the name for it yet or no? No name?
No name for it.
You got the song that you want to put on there?
I got a lot of songs. I got a lot of songs, and I'm trying to choose, but I feel like some of the songs that are gonna be in there are not even recorded yet.
Okay, so but you're definitely.
I know the vibe. I know what I want. I
Christmas
definitely want to get it out by.
Okay, what songs? What you guys got out right now? Other than I Don't Want It.
Well, I Don't Want It is
That's
my
your
song.
only. That's your only track you have out right now.
But under Half Sound, under our movement, our group, we have
team.
Our team. We have a project with Rike.
Oh, that's shout out Rike, man.
Shout out Rike.
Oh my God.
Shout out Rike.
That's the wizard. He's on his way right now. That's the wizard. That's how true it is.
Yeah, he's great.
Super great, man. You guys should check out that EP they did with Enrique. It's
Yeah,
called
Daydreamin'.
It's on Apple Music.
Our first song though that we knew, like we kind of started not build a crazy fan base, but build a fan base was 4-letter word.
Oh, I love that one. That's actually made me start listening to your music a lot. To be honest with you.
4-letter word. It was more like a radio type of song. I feel like that song one day still can blow up.
Of course.
And
I
I
never
know
know.
for a fact.
Cause look at this girl, LMA. It took a whole year and a half for Boot Up to get. Cause she been doing this for a minute. People don't know that, but
Yeah, of course.
but like, you feel me? It takes a while. Time, patience. What are you smoking on right there?
It's a jewel.
Oh my God.
It's a jewel. It's because, I don't want to get into that. But
Let's not get into that.
I smoke a jewel, guys.
Okay, so you work with Young. You work with Enrique.
Yeah.
Who do you want to work with in the future?
In the future?
Oh, you work with Chris Ailes as well. Excuse me, we forgot to say that, and Pendrick. But who do you want to work with in the future? Like, who do you see yourself being able to like do a song with, or at least songwrite for somebody? You don't have to do a song with them.
I would love to songwrite and get on a song with Justin Bieber, of course, just because that's my inspiration. I know it's hard now.
Supposedly he's tired.
Supposedly he is, and if that's the case, then then I can never, But I wanna, maybe I feel like if he will get in contact with me and know my story and know that because of not only him, because I have a lot of influences.
Of course.
But I feel like he would want to work with me. Another artist I want to work with is Ty Dolla $ign, of course. I want to work with, because of Carlisle, he introduced me to the whole Right Now sound movement.
Right Now sound.
And their whole craft is amazing.
You guys should check them out. Right Now sound, for real.
Their whole craft is amazing. So I would just love to work with them. I kind of wanna work with Ebon Lurks. Is that his name? Eben Lurks. Shout out to him. Pendrick works with him. I think I could work with him.
You don't have to only say some artists, whether like if you want, you can say producers, you can say songwriters, whatever.
Producers? You see, the thing with me and producers, there's a lot of producers out there that people are like really interested in, like Metro, of course, and all these producers. But I would like to work with Murda.
Murda?
If it was anybody, I'd like to work with
Murda's pretty dope.
I don't really like when it comes to beats, I'm really specific. Even when it comes to artists, even when it comes to producers, like,
I know.
It's all about the vibe, I feel, Another artist I like to work with is Sway Lee.
Oh, you feel like you can vibe out with him?
I feel like me and him and his voice, I feel like our voices, like,
similar.
Are very similar. I don't know if they will complement each other, but I know they're really similar.
You never know until you do it, huh?
Yeah, that's true. I'll work with a lot of artists in the future, though.
That's great. So where do you see yourself in 5 years, man?
5 years, I think I'll be coming off my second tour. Shit.
I heard you.
You feel me? I feel like things are gonna start knocking like in a year and a half. Like that's what I feel.
The craziest part about that whole you don't know when you're gonna pop off.
I don't know.
No one knows. None of these artists that got popping off.
I don't know. But that's what I feel. I could pop off tomorrow.
And you wouldn't even know.
And I wouldn't even know. You feel me? I feel like this project I'm gonna release is gonna give me a big following, just because of the songs on there and the consistent.
What would you label the genre as for your new project coming out?
It's gonna be hard.
Pop?
I want to say pop, but then I want to say hip hop. The reason is because people always see me as a rapper. Oh, he's a rapper.
Well, to me, you're a songwriter.
I can rap. I can rap. I can write rap lyrics. I probably won't sound good on the mic though. You feel me? But I can definitely rap. I can definitely freestyle. You feel me? But I don't want to be portrayed as a rapper.
What do you want to be portrayed as? What's your
A singer-songwriter.
Singer-songwriter. Okay.
Singer-songwriter. That's what I want to be portrayed as, you know. So if I do drop this project, I feel like it'll be in the pop or R&B category. One of those. Probably pop. Most likely pop.
So you're gonna drop another single first, or you're gonna just?
I'm thinking of dropping another single. I can give you the name right now.
Oh, I kind of want to hear it. I hope it's the one I'm thinking about.
Nah, and you know, I don't even think you probably do. It's called "I Wish That I."
Okay. I wish that I know
Yeah.
that one. I know that one.
Yeah.
Well, bro, I hear all that music all day long. Every
Yeah,
day,
you know
man.
what I mean? I gotta release that as my next single though.
I like that one. You should definitely release that one.
Yeah, I wrote that about a girl.
Oh my goodness, here we go. I'm not gonna ask no names, but I have a feeling in my head. I think I
Okay,
know who
cool,
it is.
cool.
But what inspires you? Like when you go in the booth and you sing a song or write a song or you write it for somebody else. What's your inspiration? Like, okay, I'm gonna go in the booth with this idea and write this down.
It just depends on how I feel.
Depends on how you feel.
Depends on how I feel.
You never outside just thinking about something.
For instance, for the single I'm dropping, I wish that I. The reason I wrote that song is because how I felt. I knew that. Because how the song is, I knew that I was gonna write about that. You feel me?
Right.
I knew that I had to let that off my chest. Whether she knows it's for her or not, whether she knows it's for her or not, cool. But I know. You feel me? And so I have some sort of relief because if she hears it, she's gonna know.
No, she's gonna know.
She's gonna know. She's not dumb.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So like, you never just be out and about thinking like.
No, sometimes I'll go in there and I'll freestyle like the first thing that comes to my mind.
And when you're writing for other artists, do you think like, okay, this is the type of vibe that you would hit, or you just do it and like?
No, I think how their voice would sound when I'm writing.
Okay.
I think about their voice more. And how they would extend their voice or whatever. You feel me?
I feel you. My fault. I had to check that text real quick. But I want to ask you one more thing real quick. And I'm gonna be asking this question at the end of every one of my episodes. What's your favorite albums? Top 3 right now.
Top 3 right now. I don't really listen to albums.
Okay, but like it's
I like
My
My Tie.
Tie?
I like Sun City.
Who's that by?
By Khalid.
Khalid, okay.
Khalid. And I like Black's album. 6 Lack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's top 3 right now. As of right now, okay, that's dope. That's good. Okay, cool.
I heard Jaden Smith's album. It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was alright. The first one was better. I'll look into it. I'll be the judge of that.
You feel me?
So, I think that's about it, man. I think we're good to go.
We good?
We definitely good to go.
Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Dark Chick.
Shout out my son AJ for coming through and showing love for my first episode. This means a lot to me for real.
Project coming out. Listen to me. Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, guys.
Christmas Eve. Follow me on Instagram. CallmeAJ ___.
3 underscores, guys.
3 underscores.
Don't forget that last one.
Yeah. So we off this.
Drop the mic.
I can't.
Just drop it in your hand.